But the instant I jump out of it, poof! The bats are fine, though, oddly enough. At least I'm getting energy tank stuff. Hey, one up get. Alright, here's the trick with this. This path over here, you have to do a near frame perfect jump out of the armor to get up over there where one of the armor pieces is. Or come back with the Falcon armor. I opt for B. Alright, boss time. There are no survivors. Well...
My wife better be left intact or there will be no survivors.
Your digital waifu?
My digital waifu better be fine.
Clop, 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 clop.
Who won?
Yeah, he's just short of providing a equipment piece. If I remember correctly, after level 24, they have all their moves. It's just, their level means more health.
Yeah, everybody gets their health. I helped kill another Odin, so I've got the sword now.
Dude, it made me sad when he died in 8.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting that.
I would make it a point to, I'd make it a point to not go and finish the trial until after that part of the game. Because then you can get him and he never gets murdered.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool when Gilgamesh showed up, but...
Yeah, and then every time he shows up at a random encounter, he'll go to fucking Excalibur or someone.
Yeah.
I don't believe in hurting my enemies, I just bop them on the head with a wiffle ball bat.
It's what? Excalibur, Zentetsuken, and what was the other one?
Well, no, oh god, what's the other one? It's not Master.
It was some generic sword, I'm pretty sure.
We'll give away something in chat for Steam if somebody tells us what fucking Gilgamesh's 4 weapons are in Final Fantasy VIII.
Ha! You jumped into it. You're just fan fiction now.
It's all... Any roleplay is. It's all fanfiction. Huh.
Yeah, DNA. Just give me extra life.
What are you saving?
It never hurts. What if the power goes out?
There's bigger problems than your progress in Mega Man.
Granted, but, I mean, that's not the point.
Fair.
Well, let's just finish off the right side then.
Who won? I don't think Justin won.
I always win. I am the
No, I have a belt to prove otherwise.
winner. I don't need no belts. Belts are for losers who are too thin to fit in their pants.
I vaguely recognize that. It's one of the people who I think either name changed or only started showing up recently.
If I don't destroy that bomb before it goes off, most of my life's gone.
Yeah. Well. Oh, you were so lucky.
Yeah. Masamune? Give the man another prize.
I thought Masamune was the... Shoot.
Oh, I already had invulnerability.
Nice.
That probably would have killed me otherwise.
Yeah, 130 with 68 people is pretty good. I do remember the days back when we used to be done by 1 a.m., but that hasn't been in quite some time, because everything's got to go 5 rounds. Because our stupid numbers got so huge.
Alright, I got the weapon tank.
Between 130 and 2 is usually about when we wrap up lately, and that's been the case for a while. Barring some spectacularly hot or cold dice. 1 a.m. is probably the earliest. We had a couple, probably a month or two, probably 2 or 3 months ago, where we had like 2 weeks in a row we were done by quarter to 1. And yeah, 3 a.m. is... That was what, last week or the week before?
Hi, kitty. Man, Sigma's trying
The
so
week
hard.
before was FanFest, so it wasn't that one. Yeah, Sigma's just like, wait for me.
I love you, Mega Man.
Keep yawning. Only 8 more hours to go.
Only.
That's a lie. It's 9 more hours.
Yeah, because it's about to be 1 o'clock again.
Well, that clock is a liar because it doesn't shut itself automatically.
I'll take the Sigma hit if it gets me a heart tank.
Hi, John.
Don't forget to donate before
Thank
you go.
you for your donation. John already did.
Okay, donate more. Give us all your money.
Yeah, we hit the goal. It was after soup.
Yeah, Allison and her father did half of it. We're still open to more. Okay, I will get a part from him. This guy sucks to not have any kind of air control
Hey,
against.
no problem, Paul. Thanks for coming out and donating.
Good night.
We'll have to revisit Friday the 13th. I know that there's a way to do everything effectively. I just don't know what that is off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Look, Storm Stallion. We've already fought someone like this.
He's better at it, though.
Nobody's better than Storm.
Correction, nobody's cooler than Storm. This doesn't hurt the eyes. That wasn't so bad, actually. When I did the practice run like 6 months ago, he wrecked my shit constantly. Kevin!
Sorry we couldn't get further in it, Kiki.
Ray did.
Ray beat it, but it happened like behind the curtain.
I think I want energy from him.
Did you just get the Arbiter Wing?
I completed the
It
space
was
shuttle.
either Orbiter Wing or Arbiter Wing.
You tell me. What the hell's he doing in there? I think he's still on the phone, actually.
Either they're on the phone or he fell asleep.
Chase the truck!
Oh, you guys talking about Kev?
Yeah.
He just vanished.
Yeah, he went into the other room a bunch of bosses ago on the phone, and he hasn't come back yet. I think he's talking with his wife.
I hear footsteps. It's either Kevin or an animatronic.
Are you guys like checking up on me? I'm on the phone.
Yeah, we're making fun of you.
Okay.
Well, you've been on the phone for a little while, so...
You're gonna get ear cooties.
Shut up.
Look, you don't want to be infected. It sucks.
You think you're a butthole.
If you're lucky.
Actually, gonna go get some of the water I put in the freezer.
Water.
Water. How you say the word?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there is wood in the water in Philadelphia. Back! His CPU usage is fluctuating. I can see it on the side. Welcome back.
I'm in here now.
Who was driving that? This one's already blowing up.
Bear.
Look at that dude. Okay, those are instinct kills, if I remember correctly, so... Tank?
You're a poor man's Grizzly Slash, you know that?
It's being a Grizzly Slash. Yep.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
What, I can't go visit Dr. Light?
Hi, Dr. Light. Bye. What is this armor bullshit?
I'm not using it!
What is this armor bullshit?
Ugh. He's so green.
Blah. You look like you're in a ride armor. You look ridiculous.
Oh.
They just short.
Well, he slashed into it, so...
This is thrilling. War.
Actually, it's a good thing to let him do that, because he doesn't do stupid weakness animation when he's in the walls and whatnot. That, on the other hand...
Wow.
Oh, clever girl. Hit him in the head with it.
Come on, come on.
Problem is, I don't remember which I take. I'm gonna guess life. Leg parts Falcon. We ain't dead. Look how they give the option, continue the game.
Nope.
Ah, we're done. Why?
What am I fighting for? And there's a brief cameo from the Colonel.
Yeah.
He's dead.
No, this is a different Colonel.
Why does he look exactly the same as the last Colonel? Do we just
Because
build
shut
Colonel
up.
bots?
He's just not gigantic like the
Do we
last.
just build Colonel bots?
He
And then-
was a general.
No,
not a
that
colonel.
was the general. The Colonel was the guy in the.
Who's the Colonel?
Think.
Does he have chicken?
Go to the general and save some time.
Dolph Ziggler.
You're just in time. We're
He's
going
a
on.
ring general. There's different.
We're on to Duff McWhalen.
Oh, we are. I need this. No, where's my soda? Is my soda full? Where is it?
If only I could turbo button him like you did in Mega Man.
Cheater. Anybody need a drink?
Where is your 3DS charger? I need some power.
There's one on the floor in the back room. It's usually okay.
Yeah, my DS is plugged up to it. It's his.
Sorry, DS, you're gonna have to die. It's all those steps.
Anybody want a drink? What's going on?
Nah,
I'm good.
I'm tired of the drink. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. I need that megaphone. I gotta fart. That's happening.
Wow.
Maybe at 10 a.m.
The victory horn.
So yeah, the worst part about tonight is going to be at 2 o'clock when all the clocks go back to 1.
Oh, you mean in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
For those of you who are familiar, this is the same music from Mega Man X2 for the water stage.
Oh yeah. Good old Capcom using assets.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this guy didn't vomit a survivor. He usually vomits at least one.
So what did I miss? How many guys did you kill?
This is number 6 now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you were in there a while. That's why I was asking for you.
Wow. A little close there. Shaving a little bit off the top. What's his level?
1.
Oh, it looks like an 8 from over here.
Yeah, it's a little 89.
He doesn't look like a threat.
Not if you know what you're doing.
Oh, okay, well, I don't. So. He's probably a full threat then. Hey, Steve. Remember that Mitomo thing? That was fun.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah. What's the thing in the corner is just normal?
Oh, that's how infected I am.
Oh.
Normal, caution, danger, infected. In
You
case...
look very Norman right now.
Yeah, I'm very much normal.
You're the most Norman.
Oh, as for story purposes as to why X is never bothered by the Sigma virus, it's a little...
He's tough as shit. is why.
Basically. That's actually kind of the reason.
Oh yeah, dude. He's all that's man.
But he's machine.
Well, I mean...
He's all that is man in machine.
Oh.
I love how you can't bottom out here.
285 execute.
Basically, because Dr. Light was programming the most sophisticated and powerful robot ever to be conceived, he kind of had a fear of it going rogue due to a virus or something like that.
You know, that's reasonable.
Yeah, so he programmed the perfect antiviral system into X.
Just blows him up.
It doesn't blow him up, but basically anything that could infect him and cause him to go rogue, the system can flush completely from his programming.
Oh, he has a robot diarrhea though.
Basically, the virus fucks him up for a little while, but the antivirus program kicks in and protects his brain parts, basically. And
You gotta protect the brain parts.
Yeah.
Your brain parts protected.
Thank you, Norton.
God, if Mega Man was protected by Norton, we'd be fucked.
Yeah.
And it flushes the virus from his system. That's why he's not bothered by the Sigma virus. Like, it can infect him, but only momentarily.
Has there ever been, oh wow. He's taking controls all three gyms in the neighborhood. I'm sorry, easily distracted. Has there ever been any, like expanded universe shit on what happened in between Mega Man and Mega Man X?
Not that I'm aware of.
It's always just been, this has been the Great Sundering,
War has begun.
deal with it.
War were declared.
There were humans, now they're not.
No, they're still humans. But basically, there's just this massive gap in technological advancement.
Stuff happened, we don't know what.
Yeah.
And then by the ZX series, humans are all gone, everybody's rebel.
So, wait, so something happened, and
After Mega Man 6, or Mega Man X6, I'm ignoring 7 and 8 because they may as well not exist.
X6 shouldn't really exist.
X5 shouldn't. Or yeah,
X5 is the canonical end.
X5
really.
is the canonical ending, then Capcom went, oh, you think we're done? And then basically forced X6 out. So this has a solid canonical ending, and then that's where the ZX series picks up.
canonical.
Canonical.
No, because Zero comes after X.
That's what that's what I meant.
I think ZX comes after that.
Yeah, so the Mega Man Zero series is about 100 years after Mega Man X5, and by that point, all humans are dead. They're gone. Bye.
No.
Bye-bye.
There's still humans in Zero.
I could have swore everybody was a Reploid at that point.
No, because most of the humans are living in that, whatchamacallit, paradise.
Neo Arcadian, all you go in there and blow it up in the final stage. Because their boss is a zombified Mega Man clone that you destroy and try and free the Mother Elf.
It is a fake Mega Man X. Okay,
Yeah, I thought you go in there and fuck everything up, though.
Man, I opened a can of worms. Huh?
You did.
Yeah, you did.
We can talk about Ninja Turtles canon if you want.
No, let's talk about Mega Man. I'd rather talk about Mega Man. This, like, I've always wondered about, like, what happened
Whoops.
in that time, right? And I think, like, I figured it out. There's just been a technological gap, like, nothing has advanced. Trump wins. Think about it. It fits. It follow the money.
Follow the money. Well, here's the thing. There is some kind of weird technological gap. First of all, no one has any clue about Dr. Light or Dr. Wily. Like, they've been scrubbed from history.
Really?
Yeah,
So
because...
after 5, it's just like...
Well, after the
I'm sorry,
Mega Man
wait.
series is done...
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 is not the end.
Whenever the Mega Man series is canonically ended, Dr. Wily and Dr. Light are just scrubbed from history.
So let me blow your guys' mind for a second.
Oh shit.
Mega Man series is always 2000X, right?
Yeah, 20XX.
So we know we find light capsules. Dr. Light leaves them.
Yeah.
The impression is that the X series is like 100 some odd years later.
Yes, that is actually canonically. It's at least a full century from whenever the Mega Man series ends.
I was gonna say, here's my take on that. What if it's not 100 years? What if we're talking full collapse of society, and we're just back up to the 20XX point? It's been at least 2,000 years since all of that. It would sort of explain why the people who were super influential have absolutely no footprint.
So what you're saying is they just stopped recording history?
Sure.
There was nobody to record it.
Right.
That makes sense.
Or it went through such a gap in, like, just technological reset that, you know, nuclear war comes out, nuclear winter kills majority of the planet, and then we spend a couple thousand years rebuilding. Who's going to remember who Dr. Light is?
True.
It's probably Wiley's fault that we're all dead. I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
Alright, so here's the thing.
Okay.
It has to be at least a century. I believe the canonical...
Well, doesn't it straight up say that in X, right?
Yeah, it's like at least a full century between...
I didn't think they named Mega Man 9 or Mega Man 8 at that point.
It's whenever the Mega Man series ends, it's like a full century after that, at least a full century after that X comes around. Hello, Captain X. I'm a big whale. But, for some reason, Light and Wily are scrubbed from history. Nobody knows who they are.
His name is Duff McWhale.
Yep.
Alright, continue.
Real place.
What the hell is the guy's name who discovers Mega Man X?
Dr. King.
Yeah.
Dr. Kane, yeah. He...
I was gonna say Cossack, but I know that was wrong.
Yeah,
I don't
that's...
know why
Cossack
it
is
was in my head.
Mega Man 4.
Yeah. He was the villain, right?
He was manipulated
Yeah.
into things.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I set that record straight.
Yeah, you definitely did. With extreme prejudice.
I averted this future.
But, yeah, Dr. Kane is an archaeologist.
Oh my god, it's my fault that the robots were able to kill us in Five Nights. I set the precedent.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah, Dr. Kane is not a robotologist.
He's just a guy who finds a capture.
He's an archaeologist.
Yeah.
He was
Robotology is not...
He was just going
not
around...
a degree.
It's robotology, thank you.
Robotology?
Yeah.
He was just going around digging shit up, and he found Dr. Light's lab. And he found the schematics for X, which he could not understand at all, for a multitude of reasons.
Well, I mean, clearly, because he's Russian and communist, and it was all in English. God's language. Thank you.
Ah, I got Speedster. That's not good. Oh well, I can go faster now.
You gotta go fast.
Yeah. He also found a log left by Dr. Light saying, "Don't open this capsule unless all the lights are green." All the lights are green. Opens the capsule, X comes out. The capsule was supposed to test X's morality functions to make sure that he would choose the morally correct option. That's why X has such a strong sense of justice. That's why he's such a goody-goody.
Well, hold on. Hold on. Isn't the act of making sure it's picking the morally correct option just influencing its decision anyway?
Technically speaking, but we're talking about advanced enough robotics, so it's able to make that decision.
Yeah, it's an advanced enough robotic to actually have its own free will.
It's legitimately artificial intelligence.
So, okay, side shoot here.
Right.
Speaking of artificial intelligence, did you hear that Google's AI has developed its own encryption?
No, but that's amazing.
That's terrifying! Are you kidding
So
me?
we're immediately shutting that project down, right?
I don't know. I mean, it has no form, but does it need it?
Just gonna build one. Have you
Holy
seen
shit.
Terminator Genesis?
Yeah, no, actually, I have not.
It wasn't that bad. It's just don't pay for it. It's free on Amazon Prime. Definitely would have been a better movie if the trailers didn't show you everything that was going to happen.
I hate that.
Oh my god, it's one of those.
There's a lot of cool stuff to it, and a lot of nice fan service that comes out if you're if you know about what's going on in the Terminator universe, and all of it's in the trailer.
I believe it's called the Termiverse. Maybe that's what we like to call it.
Ooh.
Those term heads.
I don't know if you saw it. I killed him right before he killed me.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, sweet deal. Yeah, you're huffing and puffing. You might want to take a. Daddy needs to take a
so
little nap.
the Mega Man X series is kind of weird. It's also pretty neat because they revealed at the end of this game it's not the Sigma virus, it's the Zero virus.
So that's what, like, everybody gets their panties in a bunch about Legend of Zelda timeline and all that stuff. How it's like all that. Honestly, I think the Mega Man timeline is way more confusing and way more intricate.
It's because they don't give you numbers or anything.
Yeah, it's all like up in the air.
They don't even tell you what. Like, there's not even a fake year these take place in. It's all 20XX.
I need to ask you guys something.
Okay.
Would the shock buffer be considered armor?
That's the bonus item that lets you not...
If you're not wearing armor, it cuts all damage in half.
I would consider it more of an augment than armor. Armor is something you physically put on.
No, I mean, we're talking in terms of you're not using power-ups. Because you're not taking any of the optional
He never
power-ups.
said power-up. He said armor.
I said I was doing an armorless run.
He's not technically putting on armor.
You can if you want. I wouldn't say that it doesn't count, but
I
would say in the spirit
Why
of...
don't we leave it to fate?
Saying... no, stop trying to leave us to roll dice or everything.
What's wrong with rolling dice?
Okay. I will consider it armor and not use it with the exception of one stage.
What's that?
You'll see.
Joe Penguin.
Chill Penguin.
He's that bastard.
Those goddamn wheel spokes when you're coming out of there, when you're trying to climb that hallway.
The Revenge of Duff McWhalen.
The Revenge of the Duff.
Revenge of the Duff.
Duffer McWhalen.
Mega Man X9. Duff's Revenge.
Basically, Kane finds Mega Man X, wakes him up. He has all the blueprints for X. He takes it to all the best minds at the time. They can't make heads or tails of it. Like, his Mega Light...
just physically cannot read it, or...
But he's way more advanced than anything they're made of.
He is over a century old, and he is leaps and bounds beyond anything that they've come up with.
Zero as well. That's why they are the highest ranked hunters. Zero is a class above X as far as combat is concerned. That's why he always begins the next rank hunter, and Mega Man's only an 8.
I missed one of those, so I can't open the door. Yeah. But, they were able to figure out some parts.
I like his little...
Yeah.
It's nice.
They figured out some parts of X, and they were able to start producing...
Mini X's?
Reploids. Replicas of his design.
Yeah, that ended pretty well for them.
So that guy who's yelling for help, that's basically what the people in 6 are like.
Yeah. It's verbatim that. It's the same sprite.
Touch him. Give him a high five. He just wants a high five.
But, continuing.
Yeah.
They were able to replicate some parts of his design, but for some reason, probably because they couldn't fully understand his design, some of these Reploids were going nuts. So they had to form the Reploid Hunters to bring them down and stop them from hurting people. One such individual was Zero. Now, Zero is considered a Reploid, same for X. They're not replicas, they're originals. X is the original that all the other Reploids are based on, and Zero's not based on X at all.
No, so Zero's activated in the timeline before X's.
No.
They don't get into where that comes from. But we know Sigma was already in the and this is all in the day of the Sigma stuff that came from the Maverick Hunter X series, which is a shame that it didn't sell better on the PSP because it was way better. It was supposed to be a reboot. Well, not a reboot, but a redo of the entire X series. And it was really, really great. The original one came with the Day of Sigma, like, basically it was like an hour-long anime background of this stuff. Sigma was a good guy before he became Sigma the bad guy.
Oh no, I saw that. Yeah, and Chill Penguin was just a dumb general.
Yeah, it was just some guy under him.
Yeah. I saw that.
Sigma was like Reploid Hunter Captain guy, and then Zero's going on a rampage, and it's crazy. So they go to engage Zero, and then that's why, like, it's known as the Sigma virus, because Sigma's the one who went crazy notably and sort of became big bad Sigma guy.
Yeah.
But he contracted that from Zero, because it's the Zero virus, not the Sigma
And the
virus.
act of contracting it from Zero forced enough of it out of Zero's system that he stopped going rampant.
Becomes a good guy instead. Well, amnesia bullshit, he's actually not sure what's going on, but he winds up basically becoming sane instead of being crazy, blow up, kill everybody, bad guy.
And that's actually kind of the story behind this one is the reason why Zero's safe from the Sigma virus is because it's his energy source.
Yeah, he's immune to it. That's why if you get infected by the Sigma heads, he turns invincible.
Yeah, he becomes completely invincible and way more powerful because it's his energy source.
Yeah, it powers him up, and that's your clue over the course of the game that things
Something's
are not
wrong.
quite, on the level here.
Whereas X goes haywire, Zero gets stronger. That's the story behind this. Sigma is purposely trying to overload Zero so he goes back to his crazed state.
Sigma's a dick.
In fact, if both of the plans fail to destroy the colony, it smashes
exactly
into
what happens.
Earth and Zero gets overloaded.
And he's your end boss.
He's not your end boss,
Isn't
but
he?
he's way more powerful.
I know you fight him at one point, and he's stupid strong.
You do fight him either way. It's either Zero or Awaken Zero. And Awaken Zero is way harder, and you're on an invisible timer. If you don't kill him in
he
about...
becomes an SNK boss.
Yeah, if you don't take him out in about 90 seconds, he will become completely invulnerable and spam a one-hit kill move. So you have to kill him in 90 seconds or you're dead.
It's pretty great.
That's crazy.
And this was done as the finale of the series. Because all of this was supposed to come out and tie it all back to the original Mega Man series. And it was supposed to be because they've destroyed, they even go back to Mega Man X. They foreshadow Zero and Mega Man fighting at the end of that game. 10 years before this came out. More. Mega Man X was 93? This
Something
game
like
was
that.
2004? Nah, that's 11 years, okay. Alright.
Close enough. Holy shit. Man, Mega Man lore is deep.
Yeah, I like Mega Man. And then they're like, no, we want to release these annually, make Mega Man X6. Because at the end of this game, I believe the good ending is when Zero is like, look, shit is fucked. I'm going into this capsule. Don't wake me up.
You deal with your own shit.
Yeah. So that's where the Zero series comes from. A couple generations from now, they find the capsule and they're like, we're going to wake him up. And then for some reason, he looks like a weird, not quite girl robot instead of the guy who went to bed.
Actually, there is
hold
a
on.
story there.
Okay?
So you're telling me the little midgety looking shit from those games, that's...
Mega Man Zero?
Yeah, that's
It's Zero.
0-0?
That's Zero.
What happened? I knew...
I don't know what happened.
You were about to say something.
I was actually about to say that. It's actually not supposed... He's not supposed to look different. The difference is due to a change in art style. Canonically, he's supposed to look like the Zero.
They got it way wrong.
Yeah, they did.
Fire that guy.
Yeah, they're giving him benefit of the doubt. No.
Yeah, so the Mega Man Zero series is the same character from here.
Okay. I always thought
That's
that was
why
a
when he
different
wakes up,
character.
he was like, "Why is X a bad guy? What's going on here?" Because it's not X. It's an X clone who thinks he's X.
The technology finally caught up to the point where they could fully replicate X.
Sort of.
No, they did. It's a complete top-to-bottom replica.
Except he goes completely insane and thinks that he's actually Zero. He thinks he's the original.
His reasoning is, he doesn't go through that moral conditioning that Dr. Light put the original through. He's just made and sent off. And he gets it in his head because I am made from the original verbatim.
Clearly, I'm him.
I'm the best, so everything I do is right.
Despite the fact that he's referred to as Copy X all the time. He's like, I'm the original, I'm just as good as the original, I'm made out of him, therefore I am him. And it's like, sure thing, Copy X.
And it's a weird turnaround, too, because remember, Zero's main function is to destroy Dr. Light's greatest creation. You do that in Zero.
By the way, Zero, built by Dr. Wily. They touch on that briefly at the end of X4, too.
I was about to ask, who actually made
They touched on that here.
Wily.
Zero was made by Wilder.
Yeah. They show a bald, crazy-haired, laughing guy in shadow in the end of X4, and then in X5 they come right out and go, yeah, Dr. Wily. They should have, it has the Wily logo on his helmet at one point.
And here's the...
So, in a weird way, Wily was the better robot man.
In the long term, yeah, because Zero's still kicking around and X died.
Yeah. And Proto
X-
Man was pretty boss.
Proto Man was
X
Although Dr.
died?
Light built Proto Man.
because he sacrificed himself to save the world.
Like a sucker.
Like a sucker.
What a bitch.
Um,
That's why evil will always win.
here's the
Because
thing.
good is dumb.
If you remember, Zero didn't look quite different in Mega Man X than he does in this one.
I always thought that was art style. That's why he went from having mono boob to double boob.
Yeah, no, he had no boobs at all, and in this one he's got the 2 green gem
Well, he had
no
one
boobs
green
at
gem
all.
like right here, and then I think it was going from X3 to X4 is when he suddenly had 2 of them.
Yeah, and he had no Z-Saber. The reason why is he's incomplete.
He had a
Basically,
Z-Saber in 2 and 3.
here's the thing. In the original, when Wily tried to first activate him, he went nuts. So Wily deactivated him, went back to the plan.
I can just imagine that. Boop, boop, boop. Destroy all.
Basically,
Yeah, he's like behind the glass panel. He's like, all right, power on, and then eyes open, lights turn on, and then they're just smashing things.
On a side note, I think I want to say it was in Protoman's Hounds.
Uh-huh.
I think probably wrong with the quoting, but at some point in the song, he flat out says, "Look, I threw the switch. I can't turn it back off now."
Turns out that's not true. I can do that later on. I might need to.
Shit. Abort!
basically, he manages to turn him back off, seal him in a capsule, and say, "All right, I'm going back to the drawing board, try to figure this out." And something happens, and he never gets around to it. Presumably, he dies.
Probably the end of the world. I really like that theory that we're not talking 100 years. Well, we're talking 100 years after we've rebuilt society to get back to the like. It's not 1990X to 2000X. It's 1990X, the end of mankind. 2,000 years later, hey, we found a robot capsule.
Yeah.
But
Like it's the year of the fire. Everything is
Make sure you're still playing the game while you're chatting.
It's way less interesting.
All right, Coach.
we're still.
He's our wrangler. He's keeping us in
He
check.
really is. He's our CFO. I like it.
Yeah.
What happens is, remember how he was saying, "Let's just get the parts and rebuild him after he dies in X."
We can't rebuild them.
They don't know how.
Yeah.
They don't understand how he functions. And this is the interesting thing. The guy Surgis in X2 is able to fix him. The only person who could be able to do that is Dr. Wily.
Yeah, that's why part of the when you're fighting the X Hunters in 2, every time you beat one, you get a Zero part, and then if you assemble all 3 is when you actually unlock Zero, because they rebuilt him.
Oh, is there a shitload of echo on the stream?
Apparently, I sound like him.
Nice.
Decided 3 minutes.
But
You
yeah,
are our cam bot.
there's like 3 little hints about Surgis possibly being Wily. The biggest one being he can rebuild Zero.
He is our conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can rebuild Zero, and he refers to Mega Man as Light's creation. And he
Now
refers
nobody
to
knows who Dr. Light is.
and he
He's
refers to him as a robot, something no one else does in that time period.
He's also kind of got crazy Wily hair, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So he may have roboticized himself at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray's probably the only one with the echo because he's coming through the TV and it's going back through the mic.
Yeah.
And basically he takes Zero out of his prototype stage and finishes him. And that's how he gets the Z-Saber and the new look.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a Z-Saber in Mega Man X.
I honestly think that at some point in the future, we need to have a stream where it's just straight up Mega Man shit.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind.
Like,
I'll try not to kill Wily.
let's
Someone else do 4.
we go
I can't trust
through
myself.
the series. The canonical series.
Once we get into the Z series, I'm fucked.
I can handle Mega Man Zero.
I can't do the Zero games.
I'm great at Zero.
Well, I can play the Zero games. I'm not.
I
ranking
remember
anything.
them
I
being
Z-ranked them.
brutal as shit.
There's been like
They're brutal. I Z-rank.
We don't need gameplay.
No, this
We don't
is
need
so
gameplay.
much. Dude, Mega Man
This
lore
is
great.
lore.
People are getting woke on the Mega
And-
Man series.
and-
Okay.
But we're also like discussing a future idea here.
That only just came up. We can't
Yeah,
pretend
yeah.
that was part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the Mega Man series
But
as
like
part of a
each game we do, like just like we start off Mega Man 1. As we go through Mega Man 1, it's just going through the lore at that time period.
There's not a whole lot for the NES games, even in the hindsight that we have after having completed all like these games. But I wouldn't be averse to that. Considering that the original Mega Mans can all be knocked out in an hour or less. Probably more for like.
What is what I'm saying? Like, no, they wouldn't be like long because I know some of these games you guys could rip through in no time at all, Metal Man. But
yeah, I can do 2 in under an hour, and I was on the plane ride going over to Vegas. I was trying to see how quickly I could get through 3 and 4.
How'd that work out?
I was doing pretty good in 3, but I don't like playing. Here's what I ran into. And I first noticed this when I picked up Star Fox 3D.
Yeah.
I know how to button mash. I do not like button mashing when my screen is in my hands.
Yeah.
Because it moves. That shit moves.
Yeah, that does.
So for Mega Man 3, when it came down to a lot of like the button mashing stuff, I'm shaking what I'm looking at, and it just made me imprecise. And I don't really like that feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can do better with a controller than I can on my handheld. And not to mention, because it's such a smaller screen, it feels like some of the actual precision is just difficult because they're looking at something tiny. Nice.
Sega is apparently releasing a Mega Drive console with 80 built-in games.
So they're looking at what the Nintendo Mini is doing and like, we can do that. They're like, malls have been doing this for years.
What was that old saying?
Sega do what Nintendo also did.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Something like that. Now you're blasting with processors.
Yeah.
Oh, little side note, back to the Mega Man stuff.
Yeah.
When we get to the later stages of this, like endgame stages, the Sigma virus switches out to the Zero virus.
Yeah. It turns into Zero figures and then dashes at you.
Yeah.
So like this cat and mouse run around the head clap.
The thing about that thing,
Staircase in the Dungeons and Dragons game.
It's very similar.
Yeah. Reuse assets.
what is interesting about the Zero virus is it looks like his prototype form.
Really? I never noticed that.
Yeah, if you look at the sprite, it looks like his X1 sprite.
Where he's only got the one chest bubble?
Yeah, take a look at it later.
I will.
It's coming up soon, I only gotta get through this stage.
Yeah. I always like the X games.
Actually, if I remember correctly, it's the X1 sprite that also flickers between it and its current sprite.
Well, there's sprite flickering. We're probably not going to notice it. That's amazing.
What did you do?
Oh no, it's what I want to do now. So you know that Alexa thing from Amazon?
Yeah. It's basically their Siri where you can talk to it, tell it to order stuff.
Yeah.
It's their not AI.
Yeah. It's their proto Skynet.
Yeah.
So this guy took that and rewired it so that the voice comes through one of those stupid loudmouth Billy Bass things. And it is terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Pause,
Here, pause it for a second.
pause it. You gotta watch this. This is great.
Mouse. Where'd the mouse go?
We don't, no,
It's on the big
fine.
screen.
It's fine.
Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Cambridge, it's 45 degrees with showers. Tonight, you can look for rainy weather. With a
That's
low of
awesome.
50
Put that link up in the chat.
And when it's done, it just goes back to being a fish.
I love how it's like boom.
The fish has locked onto its target. Target acquired.
Alexa, take me to the river.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did somebody link it?
Yeah.
Good man. Oh, I love it.
Thanks, CP.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, I always like when we'll make a lot of dumb jokes and references, and then occasionally we'll hit whatever spot we've all nerd binged on, where it's like, oh, Ninja Turtle. Like, I wonder what all the ninja... Like, I could actually talk to about all the Ninja Turtles lore, where they come from. I happen to know about that. I'm well studied in that field.
Like, there's been nights where I just binge some Mega Man lore.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've done it.
I've done similar stuff.
That's
I've
why
done
I
that
know
with
this
40k lore.
There's
You wanna
so
talk-
much 40k
oh my-
lore.
There's so much 40. When are we gonna play Deathwing?
Is it out?
I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Whoa, that's pretty dope.
He's just a bug.
He looked dope though. I mean,
Is he glow?
but yeah, Deathwing.
I was hoping he was the one that goes nuts.
I can't wait for Deathwing.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, dude, I
It
hope.
looks like what 40k Space Marine should have been.
Yeah, I just want to be a
playing through that
Terminator.
recently. I liked Space Marine.
It's a good
Really,
game.
it feels like somebody described Gears of War to them when they said, "Can we paint this with the 40k franchise?"
Yeah.
Like, there's all of 5 enemies.
Can we put our dope ass Grimdark all over it and not this stupid Gears of War shit? And
Your main character doesn't wear his
Anya!
helmet. I don't like it.
what?
Your main character in Space Marine doesn't wear his helmet. I don't like it.
They don't all wear.
I don't care.
Most of the sergeants don't.
I don't care.
It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, if I was like a high-ranking officer, I'd give me all the battle armor. Shit, I'm gonna be the one to get a target. Cause we're dumb enough to paint stripes on our helmets. Like, I get it. I get it. It's like really far off into the future, and maybe like all history was wiped out, and we don't know. But Jesus Christ, don't identify yourself.
Oh,
They-
Kevin,
what?
real quick.
What's hubris? I don't understand.
That attack,
What's that?
very, very similar to Electman's. What the reason?
The butt bubbles? Or is the one
it
extra?
is. Shots,
the
I
one
was
he was
shooting.
using.
Okay, yeah. Why? What's up?
Because he's built out of Electman's parts.
Whoa, dope.
Not necessarily, but it's very similar for what's the next stage?
I don't know.
Who's the next stage?
You'll see.
Is it Lekman?
You'll see.
It's a Lekman.
Well, it's Storm Owl from X4 is built out of Storm Eagle parts. He's got the same gun.
Really?
Like, it does the same shots.
Wow, they're all trash pickers. Be
No.
original. Original robot. Please do not
Recycle.
Iceman and Chill Penguin are in what's this called stage? They're frozen on blocks.
It's actually Chill Penguin and who's the one from 3?
Bobby Baboon.
There is no Ice Boss in 3.
There's 2 frozen bosses. One's Chill Penguin.
I could the other one was Iceman.
No, it's not Iceman. All right, let's see if Zero dies.
Oh, we're shooting a laser?
Yeah, so
Yep.
after the laser fails, you build a spaceship, and sometimes the spaceship fails too. Like,
Wow.
sometimes no matter how good you play,
It's just
you
middle
get the bad
fingers
ending.
all around.
Yeah.
There's
Time
the
to go.
more you fuck up, the more you die and have to continue, the more likely it's going to fail.
Okay.
I've continued a number of times.
What's the base percentage of success?
I never bothered to look it up.
Okay.
Blast off!
Sure, that's what you say when you fire a laser.
Yeah.
Laser failed.
Okay, wow.
Bounce off.
Wait, no, that's not how lasers...
Only destroyed 62%.
If it fails, you get 1 extra hour.
Yeah.
But I already have all the parts for the ship.
Yeah, if you, like, again, you can kill the first 4 bosses and fire the laser and not worry about the others.
If the laser works, you don't have to worry about the other 4.
That's why it's kind of amusing that they're like, well, I've got an idea for a prototype ship, and it's like, I actually already built it.
Let me stop you there.
Yeah.
Basically, the autopilot's broken, so hey, Zero, go fly this.
Oh.
Same cutscene
Yeah.
on person 0.
If this fails, Zero goes Maverick. Or awakens, rather.
Yeah, he returns
He gets
to being
woke.
Maverick.
Wasn't destroyed. I lost Zero.
Oh, God.
Our mission has failed.
Don't worry, he'll find you again.
Yeah, he's coming for you.
Coming for you.
0.
No! Earth gets fucked up.
Oh, my God. What
Yeah,
else is
by,
new?
By the way, you play after the extinction level event.
Jesus Christ.
Like, the game continues after impact. The Earth barely avoided extinction. Keep going. Welcome back to the game.
Wow.
We
This
just hit the null
This
point.
is the bad timeline.
Well,
huh?
yeah. After this, Zero's going to wind up in a capsule somewhere, and then after the Earth has recovered slightly, eventually, then he's going to wake up and the Zero series is going to happen. So we just watched Extinction. That's the end of the world. Because you fucked up.
Yeah.
So 6 isn't canon at all?
Technically
So
not.
here's the problem with that.
Okay.
It's technically canon. It is a Capcom-made Mega Man game with official branding and licensing.
Yeah.
It retcons the end of this game, which is the canonical starting point for the beginning of the Zero series.
Okay.
So
no.
Yes.
If you're a fan, no.
Basically, in order to really...
In case you're wondering who's talking, it's Wily.
Yeah, Wily's like, yo,
Oh,
you're my masterpiece, get up, kill
wake
people.
up. It's time to wake up.
He hears voices in his head. They talk to him and he understands.
Fuck you.
They talk to him.
God damn it.
That's Awaken Zero.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
That is Dr. Wily's greatest creation.
Yeah? I agree.
And unfortunately, there's nothing... Well, there's almost nothing left for him to kill. Because all the people are dead.
Oh, you're so boned.
Well, his primary function is destroy Dr. Light's creation.
Yeah, kill Mega Man.
You're so dead.
The Earth lies in ruins, the shadow of its previous self, after an extinction level event.
Messed up Zero helmet.
Oh my god,
Oh,
this
that's
is so
so cool,
good.
I never noticed that.
So dark.
I will get to that in a bit. I need power-ups. Bad.
Are you going back for heart tanks?
I have to.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I understand why you want to use the...
This is all I have.
Yeah, I understand why you want
Yeah.
to use the shock absorber, so I don't blame you for that.
No. This stage coming up is why I need the shock absorber.
I know.
I'm putting it on
That's
now
what I'm
just
saying.
to run through stages.
I don't blame you for it. Like, I understand the desire.
You're still a
'cause-
bitch, but... Wow.
It would be like, alright, Mega Man 2, no E-Tank run, I'm going to immediately unlock Metal Blade. Like, you sort of take the challenge part out of Challenge Run.
Look at that motorcycle he's got. It's so
Up.
cool. Oh, help.
That's going to happen a lot. You got to get all 8 of those electric ones.
Yeah, there's a door that only opens if you collect all 8 bits.
The last time I was here, I got 7.
It made it difficult to work here.
Yeah, it seems kind of inconvenient. OSHA would be appalled.
Yeah, it basically is a timeline for it. Up.
Oh, well.
Good thing I have 9 lives. Now that the whole laser and space shuttle thing has fucked up and... God damn.
God, dude, you're like boning
slipping.
it. You're beefing.
But now that that's fucked up and failed, continuing doesn't matter anymore.
You beefed it.
Maybe.
You beefed it.
I believe that's rocket power lingo, just so nobody thinks that I'm trying to take credit for
No!
making... Like, I'm not trying to make fetch happen. I'm just using...
Woogity woogity.
Grab my hand!
Yeah, did you ever see that?
Oh, dude, I die every time I see that comic. It's so good. We were as children. Yep.
That's the thing.
You kind of got us stuck. I gotta say, like, as children growing up with cartoons, we were a bit spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And not to say that the cartoons now aren't great, but we had it way better.
Well, it's because Nickelodeon was basically the only source for them.
And Nickelodeon for a while didn't give a fuck.
Nope.
Dude, Courage. Well, no, that was Cartoon
That was
I'm
Cartoon
sorry.
Network.
But I'm just, like, in general, though. Cartoons in general. Like,
Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken,
Dexter's Lab had a lot of good moments, too.
Cat Dog.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo was the best.
What's in there? Proceed with caution. It's just my creator.
Yeah. Fat Man.
The only problem...
I love this music. It's so
Gameplay and
epic.
story segregation that I can't handle. At least 4 light capsules per Mega Man game. 5 Mega Man games. Light just built 20 of these fuckers and left them all out in the wild somewhere. I mean, let's pretend they're made
yeah,
out of.
I never-
let's pretend
well-
they're made out of unexplodium. That's
Unexplodium.
Yeah, let's pretend they're made out of unexplodium and they somehow survived whatever apocalyptic event and years of erosion and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're not compatible with each other. They're like, you got Falcon leg parts. So
Well-
if you were X,